Hello everyone, my name is Riley and this is the RDW Glass YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my website and my Instagram. It's backwards and it's tiny, but my website is rdw-glass.com. My Instagram is rdw_glass. Be sure to check out my Instagram for daily content, and my website has a few good pieces posted, but I've been auctioning most of my pieces through Instagram, so if you go on Instagram, that's where the best place to buy my glasses usually. And if you message me on there, I'll be more than happy to talk to you about glass, or if you're having a problem with something, with glass or anything like that, or if you want me to do a specific video or even like a personal video just to help you personally out, go ahead and message me on Instagram. Anyways, today in this video we're going to be doing a tool talk, and the tool talks just consist of me going over a tool. And today this tool is going to be, see if you can guess, tweezers. Alright, now there's a range of tweezers here, and a few of them I'm only going to go over quick because they deserve their own individual video, especially as product reviews. But let's start off with the smallest and go to the biggest. After we go over the tweezers, we're going to show a few of them being used. Like, I'm going to go over them first. So the reason that we're starting with this is not only so we can go to small to big, but because these are the only tweezers where when you push, it opens instead of pushing to close it. And you see me use this all of the time when I'm creating my holes for my sliders, or when I'm opening a loop, you'll see me push. So these are awesome, and they're sold at mountainglass.com or Lampwork Supply. Alright, now these, see how they're thin, they're small. Now remember, the main reason that you have tweezers in glass is to hold things, because these have to be your fingers. When you want to get glass hot, if you wanted to get this hot and pull it to where it's thin, like a stringer, which is one of the things we're going to be showing you how to do, then you need to pinch it and pull it. Obviously you're not going to pinch with your fingers because the glass is over 1,000 degrees, so you'll take this and pull. These become your hands. That's what you want the tools for. Tools are very useful. Make sure you're using tools. These are one of the pieces that will get their individual product review. You see, we got tweezers. Somebody had a smart idea to weld some pieces on there, nice flat. Bam! Alright, now we're getting into tweezers that are more open, so you can actually, fit them around something if you needed to, let's say grab this off there and use this. I know you'd probably use something else like the claw grabbers, which we already have a video on, but if you needed to grab this off there like this, you'd do that. And let's say you wanted to do that with these, you'd have to put your finger in there, open them, just to get the grasp on there, which might be good too because it clamps on it, but Alright, then we get right into these. Now this is cool because we have this little wooden roller right here. You can just, and what it does, gives you a little bit of so these can be considered shears instead of just tweezers. They are tweezers, but they're also shears, because remember, if we wanted to pinch and pull, we could do that. And this can be used as our fingers. Anything we needed or wanted to do with our fingers, this can be used because you're working with hot stuff. So when you put this into a tubing, it can go in the tubing while it's hot, and you're releasing it to this wide. So when you put it in there and this is hot, it starts to stretch out to this. So we could stretch this out to this by putting this in here while it's hot. Very useful. Another pair of tweezers. Now there's a tweezer set that you can buy on mountainglass.com. It comes like this. So I definitely suggest getting that, because you have small, medium, and large tweezers. Why would you need large tweezers? If you're grabbing something out of the kiln or putting something into the kiln, these are just not long enough for you to get it back far enough. And you'll see that's why I got the bigger tweezers in the back too. And you see me use these all the time. These are my favorite tweezers to use. Just because it gets like fat right there for some reason. You know, it's a little different than the rest of them. You got like a nice place to rest your finger and your thumb. Which, once again, guess what? These are for sale at mountainglass.com as well as Lampwork Supply. And here we have a nice bigger pair of shears. You can see. Check this out. These are nice. You can really get this in and open up some thick tubing, you know. 'Cause now you get into working with this size tubing, and look, it's already as wide as this, if not wider. So you put this in there and let it open, it's not going to do anything. So that's why now you need to move up to the larger shears. So you put that in there and open that, and now you can make that this wide. You see, all of these tools have their use. And you know, you could put your reamer in there and open it up, but that's not the tool talk today. We're talking about these tweezers, and the tweezers also, I would consider the shears part of the tweezer family. Longer ones, it's necessary to have. And you see two different brands, they set up ever so slightly differently. So it shows you there's not just like one company making these, there's different companies making them. And now, the ones you see me use in every single video are these, because I use these big boys to put things all the way to the back of the kiln. And look, I mean, pretty intense, yo. Pretty big. Imagine I wanted to reach all the way to the back of the kiln and place something down. Now I don't have to do it with my fingers, which would be actually, I mean, you would just burn the shit out of your hand. But yeah, we use these, go all the way to the back. Alright, I think it's time to show some usage with a few of these. What we're going to do is we're going to pull a stringer out of the Blue Hurricane, which is my favorite color to make my implosion dots with, because it's a perfect striking color for that. And the other thing we're going to do is just show you how I make, you know, these kind of wings that go on my monsters sometimes. You've seen me do one monster video so far, and there will be more because I have different types of monsters. Yeah, this wing thing. And we'll make that with one of these. Alright. Haha. Ventilation. Safety first. Alright. Let's place all of these not right in front of the torch. I'm going to get a little different of an camera angle today, so let me know how you guys feel about that. Probably won't be the regular one, I just wanted a good picture of this. I don't know, we'll see. Torturing. Alright, safety glasses. Always wear safety glasses. Get them from mountainglass.com. Alright. So what I want to do first, let's just pick a random one of these small sizes. We'll use this one. Alright, so what we're going to do is get the stringer hot, or get the glass hot, and make it into a stringer. Now we're getting just a small section of the glass hot. And take it and we'll pull it. Perfect, I like that. The reason I stopped the flame was just so get a perfect focus rate on the stringer. Now look, what if I was like, alright, I want to grab this and take it off here. Don't use your finger because it's super hot, so we use these as our fingers. Alright, now I have it pinched and held here. Bam. Now, when that's cold, I have a usable stringer. Alright. Now, this to the side. Let's use this thread. Use this thread to show the wing. How I would use tweezers to flatten something and create a wing out of it. It doesn't matter which pair you grab, they can all be utilized the same way. Now you saw, I just took that and smushed the glass until it was flat. And then what I'll do when I do my wing is I'll take a punchy and I'll get the flat that I just made hot and attach it better, and I'll kind of pull it and then make it go to the side a little bit, and we'll burn it off. It's actually a very pretty thin or wing. Ooh, a tooth. So you could make this into anything. This could be, you know, anything. I saw a wing, a tooth, a fin. Alright. That goes in the kiln. Alright, so one more use for this. Alright. We'll use the flat pieces real quick just to show those in action. We'll grab another pair and let's make a loop. That's it. And grab it. Because you can put the tweezers through it and you grab it and you twist it. So now you created a loop, which can then easily be rounded off by just rotating it in the glass. And let's say we'll just use the tweezers, we'll get to use these ones. So now we want that hole to be a little more open, we'll just push these out in there. Pretty cool loop right there. And you can use, the reason I associate tweezers and shears together is because you can use them as the same thing. Like, if this hole is not as wide as this, then you can put these in here and let them go and it'll open the whole loop up. I got a usable loop. So now we can put that on something and use it as a pendant. Use it as the loop for the pendant. Or just an interesting handle on a slide. Ooh, where someone could wear their slide as a necklace. Alright, that's an interesting idea. I'm going to do that. That goes in the kiln. And those are the things I wanted to show you with that. You can do this to open up something again, just so you know that it can open up tubing. Oh, let's use the tweezers for that. Alright, so the other thing, we use a punty all the time to pull the glass off, but something else you could do is you could grab the glass with the tweezers and dump that into your bucket, you know? Because once again, it's like, oh, I got this glass stuck right there. I wish I could pinch it and pull it off. Well, now you can. Try to see if we can get it open with these alone, not even blowing into it. Nope. Never ending. And we're just going to blow in it, pop the hole. Alright. Now what do you do with these? I use these to go into here. Open it up a little bit with force. So we got the sides of these tweezers can also be used, you know, just to press this out, get it where it's flat. And then we're going to use our shears, our first pair of shears we showed you, because the second pair is way too big for these. You can see how intense that gets. You have to make sure you don't let that bad boy open all the way up, because it will stretch the glass. Go down further. So if you got your torch and your tweezers, and you can, and some colored glass, you can stretch open tubes, you can pull open glass, you can use this as a thing to run your tool on, or to run the glass on. You know, you could make pendants, and let's turn that off. I'm getting excited. You can make pendants, and you can make, you can open tubes. You can use this as a punty, use them as your fingers, pull stringers. There's so many uses for tweezers. That's why we had to do a tool talk on tweezers. And we're going to try to cover all the tools of glass blowing eventually. And the other thing I want to do, and I've talked about this time and time again, is I want to do a video on the top 10 tools, like top 10 tools that you need as a glass blower. So I'm going to do that eventually also. I'm thinking I might want to cover all the tools in their own video, and then do my top 10 after I cover all the tools. There's a good amount of tools in the glass blowing world that you could use, and I'm just like looking around, and you know, you got like scissors that chop glass, and then you got these scissors where it creates this, they're diamond shears is what they're called, and you know, you put the tubing in there and you just slowly crunch it, or you can just, you know, take off some solid glass too. So many tools to go over. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Today we went over tweezers. Hope everybody enjoys their week. Remember, new videos every single Tuesday. Let's turn the fans on. Let's turn it off still. Yeah, new videos every single Tuesday. And just be on the lookout for that. Make sure to check out the website and the Instagram, which once again the website is rdw-glass.com, and my Instagram is rdw_glass. So be sure to check both those out. Alright everybody, stay safe, have a great week, peace, happy melting.